Hello and welcome to Accounting 211, Financial Accounting. I have two sections of this, so I'm actually recording this on the 20741 screen, but don't be confused. I do have another section, 20742, so you could be in that section as well. My name is Renee Richard. I'll be your instructor for the semester. Please call me Renee. If you call me anything else, I may not recognize it. So, I just want to go over a few things. Let's look at the home page first. I'm going to have open office hours, drop-in hours, every Tuesday and Thursday from 2 to 3 p.m. You can just click on the link here and drop in. Make sure you're logging in with your Chrome or your Google logged into your PIMA account, not your personal account. It'll just make it easier. So you can stop in and ask me any questions you need. I know that there's at least once during the semester where I'm going to have to cancel those hours, but if for any reason I have to cancel those hours, I will send out an email or post an announcement, or both. This is the announcement section. I'm sure you're familiar with that. This is the calendar and what's due. Here's my instructor information. If you want to make an appointment with me other than the virtual drop-in, you can click on this box, click on this link, and you'll receive a Google, and set up an appointment, you'll receive a Google invite. These are my office hours. If for some reason none of these hours work for you, just email me. I'm available Friday and Saturday both in the morning. So if you want to meet with me during that time, just email me. I'll set up a time and send you a link to meet. I only have in-person hours on Tuesday and Thursday for an hour at Northwest Campus, but the rest of my office hours are virtual. So that's, I also want to say something about accounting. So we have specific PIMA accounting tutors. And if you want to schedule an appointment with one of them, click on this link to the PIMA tutoring webpage and schedule an appointment with them. They're on campus, they're virtual. We have tutors that do every modality. So reach out to them if you need extra help, or reach out to me. In the content area, so if you click on content and go to the content area, you'll see a Start Here button. This is where you want to start, obviously. If you're new to online learning, you might want to do this orientation to online learning. The syllabus is in here and the course schedule is in here. So be sure to read that. I'm not going to read you the syllabus. I'm pretty sure you can read it yourself. And I would, if I were you, I would print the course schedule. It's just one page, and keep it posted. Or keep it near you. Sorry, my phone rang. I forgot to silence it. There's other information down here. All of our exams are proctored, so we use Proctorio. You might want to make sure that you understand that right away. How do you access the textbook? And how do you do study attempts on assignments that are already closed? Here's a guide for that. And some other technical areas. There's also in here introductory assignments. So when you go into the introductory assignments area, it's an introduction. The first one is a discussion introduction, and I have one posted in there as well. This is extra credit. Never give up the opportunity to earn extra credit. And then there's the Connect and SmartBook orientation, which is worth points. And then we cover 12 chapters, and there's a folder for each chapter. Chapter 1 shows at the beginning of each chapter, there's an activities overview and an activities checklist that you can use. You don't have to use the checklist. And everything is in the order you should be doing it in. This is important. If you, for instance, decide to do your practice first rather than read the chapter, that can be a problem. You should do the video assignment after you read the chapter. So if you look at the overview, it'll tell you what's worth points. This is always a good thing to know. Hold on. So reading in SmartBook. This is practice. There's 0 points awarded. Now you can either use the SmartBook, some of you are familiar with that, or you can just read the book. But you need to do one or the other. Then you need to complete the video assignment. This is worth points. Don't skip any points because they add up. And then there's a practice assignment. That's 0 points. This practice assignment is typically a mirror image of the homework, only with different numbers. So this is a good place to practice before you start your homework for points. And then there's a quiz. You should always do the quiz last. You only have one attempt at the quiz. It's timed. You can't check my work. And you need to get it done before the end of the week. And this is true of every single chapter. If you look at every chapter has basically the same setup. The overview, the activities checklist, and the assignments in the order you should be doing them. And I want to point out a couple of things on the syllabus, and then I'll talk about discussion, and that will be it. I'm not going to read the whole syllabus to you, but I just want to point out a couple of things, and you need to make sure to read it and do the syllabus quiz. Points in this class are awarded as follows. That Connect and SmartBook orientation is worth points. There's homework, there's video assignment, and there's quiz for every single chapter. There's 3 exams at 150 points each, and then you get graded on your discussion, and we'll talk about the discussion in a minute. Let's talk about the 3 exams. There's actually 4 exams, and I'm just going to skip down to this. And exams are closed book, closed notes, they're taken online, and they are proctored. So there's 4 proctored exams. You're required to take 3. So you have exams 1, 2, and 3 as you progress throughout the semester. At the end of the semester, you also have an optional final exam, which is comprehensive. So that comprehensive final exam can replace any of your other 3 exams. But it can't hurt you. If you take all 4 exams, I will drop your lowest score. There are no makeups for missed exams. You have a week to take each exam, so I'm assuming you can fit that in. If for any reason you miss it, you can replace it with the optional final. Okay, let's talk about discussions. So introduction discussion, 5 points, extra credit. Each chapter has a discussion board. I'm typically pretty lenient here, and be aware that I do read every single post. So if you post a question and nobody answers it, I will get to you. I have what I do for each chapter, and you might want to do it too, is I subscribe and I tell it to send me an instant notification. That means it's going to send me an email of every discussion post. That allows me to read them and know whether I need to log in right away to help somebody. The discussions are all about a place where you can ask and answer questions about the chapters. If you have a question about the chapter, post your question. If you know the answer, go ahead and answer it. That gives you credit for your discussion post. You must submit 3 posts by the end of the discussion period, which is sorry, I got interrupted. So, as I was saying, you must post 3 discussion posts. And please note that logging in at 11:50 on the night that it's due and posting 3 discussion posts is not a good way to go. This is a really good place to get your questions answered and get help from your peers and or me. However, please do not post direct solutions or screenshots of your solutions on your homework problems. The discussion post can be a fun area. Don't make it difficult. Okay, I think that's all I have for you. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm always available to help. Have a good semester.